Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today is Saturday, June 2nd, 2018. Today I'm going to recap last night's baseball action, look at today's action, talk about the NBA Finals a little bit, preview and pick Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final tonight between the Golden Knights and the Caps, and I'll do my latest NHL mock draft. Here we go. The Yankees defeated the Orioles 4-1 as they improved to 36-17. The Orioles dropped to 17-40. Sonny Gray with the win. Andrew Cashner with the loss. And Aroldis Chapman with his 13th save of the year. Gray now 4-4. Andrew Cashner now 2-7. I'm not going to go through all the scoring. I don't have the time to do that tonight. The Tigers defeated the Blue Jays 5-2 as they improved to 27-30. The Jays dropped to 25-32. Blaine Hardy with the win improves to 2-0. Jaime Garcia with the loss. He drops to 2-4. Shane Green with his 14th save of the year. The Cubs defeated the Mets 7-4 as they improved to 31-23. The Mets drop below 500, 27-28 now in the year. Randy Rosario with the win, he's now 2-0. Paul Sewell with the loss, he drops to 0-4. Brendan Morrow with his 14th save of the year. The Braves defeated the Nationals 4-0 as they improved to 34-23. The Nats dropped to 32-24. Mike Faltiunich with the win, now 5-3 on the year. Steven Strasburg, the loss, he drops to 6-5. The White Sox defeated the Brewers 8-3 as they improved to 17-37. Milwaukee drops to 36-22. Luis Avalon with the win, he's a 2-0 now. Chase Anderson with the loss, he drops to 4-4. The Twins defeated the Indians 7-4 as they improved to 23-30. The Indians dropped to 30-26. Jose Barrios to the win, he's now 6-5. Carlos Carrasco with the loss, he drops to 6-4. Fernando Rodney with his 12th save of the year. The Astros defeated the Red Sox 7-3 as they improved to 37-22. The Red Sox dropped to 39-19. Garrett Cole with the win, he's 6-1 on the year. Chris Sale with the loss, he drops to 5-3. The Athletics defeated the Royals 16-0 as they improved to 30-28. The Royals dropped to 20-37. Frankie Montas with the win, he's 2-0 now. Ian Kennedy with the loss drops him to 1-6. The Pirates defeated the Cardinals 4-0 as they improved to 30-27. The Cards dropped to 30-25. Jamison Time with the win, he's now 3-4. Miles McCullough suffers his first loss of the year. He's now 6-1. The Dodgers defeated the Rockies 11-8 as they improved to 27-30. The Rockies dropped to 30-27. Dennis Santana with the win, he's 1-0. Brooks Pounders with the loss, he drops to 0-1. Kenley Jansen gets his 13th save of the year. The Diamondbacks defeated the Marlins 9-1 as they improved to 29-27. The Marlins dropped to 20-37. Clay Buchholz with the win is now 1-1 on the year. Elieser Hernandez drops to 0-3. The Angels defeated the Rangers 6-0 as they improved to 31-27. The Rangers dropped to 24-36. Jaime Barria with the win, now 5-1 on the year. Bartolo Colon with the loss, he drops to 2-3. The Mariners defeated the Rays 4-3 in 13 innings thanks to a walk-off home run by Mitch Haniger. Roenis Elias with the win, now 1-0. Matt Andriese with the loss drops to 1-3. The Reds defeated the Pirates 7-2 as they improved to 21-37. The Padres dropped to 25-34. Tyler Mahle at the win, now 4-6 on the year. Walker Lockett with the loss, now 0-1. Michael Lorenzen with the save, his first of the year. The Giants defeated the Phillies 4-0 as they improved to 27-30. The Phillies dropped to 31-24. Chris Chapman with the win, now 7-3 on the year. Nick Pivetta with the loss, he drops to 4-4. Today's games: Brewers White Sox, Julius Chacin and James Shields. Athletics Royals, Trevor Cahill and Jason Hamill. Pirates Cardinals, Chad Cole and Luke Weaver. Yankees Orioles, Masahiro Tanaka and Kevin Gossman. Blue Jays Tigers, J.A. Happ and Matt Boyd. Indians Twins, Trevor Bauer and Lance Lynn. That's an FS1 game. I'll take the Indians. Nationals Braves, Gio Gonzalez and Brandon McCarthy. Red Sox Astros on Fox, Joe Buck on the call in all likelihood. David Price and Justin Verlander. This is easy. Give me Houston, because Verlander's been absolutely dominant. Cubs Mets, Mike Montgomery and Jacob deGrom. The Mets have the better pitcher on the mound, but give me the Cubs because the Mets always find ways to lose games nowadays. Dodgers, Rockies, also on Fox. Walker Buehler and Herman Marquez. Give me the Dodgers. Buehler's been incredible this season. Reds, Padres. Matt Harvey and Eric Lauer. Rangers, Angels. Cole Hamels and Garrett Richards. Phillies, Giants. Vince Velasquez and Andrew Suarez. Rays, Mariners. Chris Archer and Marco Gonzalez. Marlins, Diamondbacks. Caleb Smith and Zach Greinke. Quickly on the NBA Finals, the league is not suspending Kevin Love because he left the bench in that incident in overtime between Draymond Green and Tristan Thompson. Don't rule out the possibility that Thompson gets suspended, though, because he shoved Draymond. So that's interesting to watch. I'll get into that more on tomorrow's podcast. Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals is tonight between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Washington Capitals from D.C. 8 o'clock NBCSN. Doc Emmerich, Eddie Olczyk, Peter McGuire on the call. Give me the Vegas Golden Knights on the road. I think the first Stanley Cup final game in D.C. in 2 decades. The crowd's going to be into it. I think the road team will get the victory. Let's say 3-2 Vegas, as they'll take a 2-1 series lead. Last but not least, I'm going to do my NHL mock draft. This is my 4th one. 1 Buffalo Sabres, Rasmus Dahlin, the defenseman. Best player in the draft class. He has a chance to be the core piece along with Jack Eichel on that team. 2 Carolina Hurricanes, Andrei Sonesnikov, the winger. Their defense is up and coming, so they address their biggest need here. 3 the Canadiens, Philip Zadina, the wing. The Canadiens need young talent. Zadina would be a nice start. He's a pure shooter, and his talented shot can be used from anywhere in the offensive zone. 4 Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk, the wing. The Sens have a ton of needs, regardless of what they do with Carlson. He's a talented player. 5 the Coyotes, Adam Boqvist, the defenseman. Coyotes have a need on defense, and he is an elite puck-moving one. 6 Detroit Red Wings, Oliver Wahlstrom, the forward. This guy is super talented. They probably have a bigger need on defense, but a guy like Wahlstrom, they can't pass up on. 7 the Vancouver Canucks, Quinn Hughes, the defenseman from Michigan. Hughes would be a solid choice for the Canucks, considering they have a huge need on defense. He's a top puck mover and can skate like the wind. 8 Chicago Blackhawks, Evan Bouchard, the defenseman. The Hawks are a team that's aging, especially on the blue line. Bouchard's one of the smartest defensemen in the draft, and his passing ability allows him to generate offense from all 3 zones while staying in great position. 9 New York Rangers, Noah Dobson, the defenseman. After the Rangers traded away Ryan McDonough at the trading deadline and got rid of Dan Girardi last summer, they need to rebuild their defensive depth in their organization. Dobson's a high trender in circles around the league, and he would be a nice fit in New York. 10 the Edmonton Oilers, Ty Smith, the defenseman. Smith would fit with the Oilers as they have a major need on defense, but he's rather known for his offensive game than his defensive game. 11 the New York Islanders, Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi is one of these fast risers, and he's a very good skater, but his defensive positioning needs to grow. 12 New York Islanders from Calgary Flames, Joel Farabee, the wing. The Isles take another forward here in Farabee, who possesses an elite shot for his age and also is a gifted skater. 13 the Dallas Stars, Barrett Hayton, the center. People think that Hayton is the best two-way center in the draft class, but his production is holding him back. 14 the Philadelphia Flyers, Isaac Ludendstrom, the forward. He won't blow by anybody with his blinding speed, but is a talented skater who's versatile, and his powerful strides make him hard to knock off the puck. 15 Florida Panthers, Joe Veleno, the forward. The Panthers don't have any needs, but Foligno would fit really nicely. He's smart and versatile, and he can play two ways. 16, the Colorado Avalanche. Vitaly Kravtsov, the wing. For Kravtsov's age and the level of competition he plays at, he's a good defender. He needs to continue to grow, but his talent is there. 17, the New Jersey Devils. Bold Wild, the defenseman. The Devils really don't have a big need on defense, but passing up a talent like Wild would be hard. 18, the Blue Jackets. Rasmus Kupari, the center. The Jackets don't have many needs either. Kupari would be a nice fit. He's very skilled and has some good hands. 19, the Philadelphia Flyers. Jared McIsaac, the defenseman. Due to his great skating talent, McIsaac is able to carry the puck out of the zone and start the offense. He can quickly recover when necessary and does well to get back in position. 20, the Los Angeles Kings. Saron Noel, the wing. Noel is one of the elite wingers this year in terms of projected first-round prospects. He's very strong offensively, featuring good hands. Has a great shot because of his size and good hands. And he can score a lot of goals. 21, the San Jose Sharks. Rasmus Sedin, the defenseman. What makes Sedin great is his ability to play in all situations. It doesn't matter whether it's the power play or the penalty kill or even strength. He thrives in all of them. 22, the Ottawa Senators from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Dominic Bach, the wing. Bach is a fast riser on people's mock draft boards. He shredded international competition and is closer to the NHL than people think. 23, the Anaheim Ducks. Grigory Dinsenko, the wing. Dinsenko projects as a high-end scorer, but he will need to be less generous with the puck on the attack. 24, the Minnesota Wild. Akil Thomas, the center. He can put up points in bunches, and he has great work ethic, and his work without the puck is very good. 25, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jacob Olofsson, the center. Olofsson is good at controlling the puck down low and making plays out of the cycle game. Gets in front of the net and has the hand-eye coordination to tip in pucks and the quickness to pounce on rebounds. 26, the New York Rangers from Boston Bruins. Keandre Miller, the defenseman. Miller is way more talented than this, so the Rangers getting him at 26 could be a steal. Here's somebody that is a project. 27, the Chicago Blackhawks from the Nashville Predators. Ryan McLeod, the center. He is somebody that's trending down, so he can be a steal here. He can create chances everywhere on the ice with his skating ability. Can also stick handle through anyone on the ice. 28, the New York Rangers from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Martin Kaut, the wing. Kaut's a pure goal scorer, and his powerful skating ability allows him to drive to the net. 29, St. Louis Blues from the Winnipeg Jets. Ryan Merkley, the defenseman. Merkley is a better talent than this, so the Blues getting Merkley here, it would be a steal. He's a boomer bust prospect with the most offensive upside of all defensemen in the draft. 30, Washington Capitals. Alexander Alexiev, the defenseman. A big Russian import who has improved his game at all three phases. He's a rangy defender with footwork who can transport through the neutral zone in strides. 31, the Detroit Red Wings from the Vegas Golden Knights. Matthias Samuelsson, the defenseman. Samuelsson would be a steal here as there's plenty of offensive defensemen in the draft, but he isn't as talented or flashy. That's it for the mock draft, and that's it for today's podcast. I'll be back tomorrow recapping everything from the Stanley Cup Finals and previewing tomorrow's NBA Finals Game 2 and going over all the baseball. Hope you guys have a great day, everybody.